Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. In this session, we are going to see select on the topic of miscellaneous web actions. Select is a select box with the selected items, and you can choose one of the items from the list as a selection. It's fairly simple web action which selects the drop down option in a web input. The syntax is select and you provide a DOM object or an XPath of an element which you want to select it and choose an option value in the list or specify a text to be selected. Example variant means a DOM element, and as blue is a value for that. Let's see an example demo in detail to understand more how it works. Welcome back to the demo. So let's launch our Notepad++. I'm going to save a file first and then we'll get started on our work. Select example.tag. So let's save this. We have saved that. So say web actions select example. So for selection, we're going to use a different website where you have selection options. Let's see that first and then we'll come back. So we're going to use a website called timecardcalculator.net. It's basically, as the name suggests, collects the name and you can punch the card and you provide rate and you can calculate the rate. It will calculate the rate and then it will provide you a couple of links which you can able to email and print it. We're going to choose some of the options here and we're going to fill this, add some hours and then calculate the savings. So idea here is to use this AM/PM list box and fill this values, show the demo of select. So let's get started. So let's copy this URL and we can say launch. And we can say launch the site, which is this one, and say time out for 5 seconds. Once page is loaded, let's get this XPath. To get the XPath for this place, right click, go to inspect, and you should find it. And we have ID called print name, and you can just say file or Control F. You can find this text box where you can enter XPath. So you can say XPath, say input, and @ID equal to print name and close. So you can say, you can find this one uniquely. Take this and say type as clear. So first we'll be clearing it and we'll be entering it. We'll say Mr. TagUI bot and say time out 5 seconds. Now let's go back here. Let's get this text box, inspect, and we have a text box here which is input, and we have a unique name here which is time clock 1. So let's say input, and we say instead of ID, say name, and name is time clock, and input, and you should be able to find it uniquely. Let's select this, copy, paste, and we say comma, come back here, single quotes, and close the bracket. So now we can able to see this uniquely, and go back and say type this. So basically here it is entering the name, then here enter the time, say as whatever you have, clear it and say 9. AM instead of AM. So let's say we are going for a night shift. So now we are going to do selection of this. So right click on this and inspect. So here we can use either XPath. So we're going to use XPath and we are going to use the name property. So XPath is select, or select is a tag, property is the name. In the name we have this name which we are going to take it and we are going to paste it here to make it unique. So now we have this one unique. So copy and then come back over here and say select as, let's say ours is night shift. So we say PM, we're going to select PM, enter the time and AM or PM value. So we selected PM and this is in time, and let's say we are going to also type the out time. So out time, punch in out time, out time. So let's get the out times property, inspect, and the out time is this, so which is 2. Rest of the things are same, so I'm going to make this as 2, and this is also very much same, which is, so by default you can see you have AM to PM. So what we are doing is we are going making shift, night shift, which is PM to AM. So we're going to say 9 PM to 5 AM is the shift. So this is for Monday, and let's just copy paste for 2 days. Let's go and say Tuesday, and here, and let's check the value what you have it for Tuesday, inspect. So you have 3, 3 and 3. So this should be 4 and 4. Let's keep saving this. So once we are done this, let's say we have 2 shifts here, which is Monday and Tuesday shift, and let's take this value, which is pay rate. Okay, that's rate. So here the type is input and ID is ID, and the value is rate, and we got the unique value. Copy and say enter the value for the rate and type as, let's say 50, let's say $85, clear, and just say 85. And once we do that, get this value, and its input name is, I'll go with the name, and we can say calculate underscore save, and this is the value which we are able to find it uniquely. So we're going to wait for 2 seconds, and then we want to say click this button, click save click calculate and save button. So we have it now. Moment of the truth, let's save this and run. So let's minimize this and see how it does go. To do so, launch your command prompt and navigate to your location where your TagUI files are stored. So in this case, I have stored it in select folder. Give your TagUI select example.tag. So let's get started. I would minimize this a little bit so that you can see what's happening. So it's entering Mr. and it has done that, but I have seen it did not select. Oh, we did a mistake. So we did a mistake. We only gave here the XPath, but we did not give a command to perform. So we forgot to give select keyword. So say select and enter, select and enter, select. So now in the previous example, it did enter the 9 a.m. and 9, but did not select the PM, did not select the AM value. Let me close it and start all over again so that you can see what mistake we have done, because it caches the information. Let's go there and open the app. Click on this. So if you can see, it entered all the values, but it did not select the AM and PM value because we did not put it properly. It did not select the $85. So let's try again. Let's save this, try again. Okay, so let's try again. Minimize this and let's run again. Browser launched, navigate to the site. So it cleared and put again. Now it's writing, it selected now PM, now it selected AM, selected PM, selected AM. So it also put $85 and it's going to click and say, calculate and save. Yeah, so let's do one more thing. So click calculate and save, and then we'll also try to print it as a PDF. Okay, let's extend this a little bit more. Let's go back and say click print PDF and say click, and let's get the name is submit, input, type is submit, value is print PDF. So control F / input attributes are name equal to submit and value equal to print /PDF. And let's take this and click on this, say save. When you click on this, it opens a report which you can able to see what has been selected. And I would basically pause this. I'll say wait so that we can able to see whether that has been generated. 15 seconds and say save. So let's minimize this, close this and run again. So browser launched, navigate to the site, cleared the name, entered the value, selected thing, selected the rate, clicked save, clicked print, and you can see the report that Mr. Bot has worked for 2 days and there his per hour working is 85, and this is what the total gross pay he is going to get. So this concludes select example. Thank you for watching. See you another one.